Hello and welcome back once again everyone to Minecraft FTB. I'm going to kind of have to keep this episode short today because again I am recording before I go into work. Once again I do want to apologize that I haven't been uploading on a daily basis, but I've been really busy this first week and hopefully I'll be able to pick it back up here in the very near future because I've really enjoyed uploading for you guys. It's been a lot of fun. And not being able to has been kind of a disappointment, but it's mostly because I have been incredibly busy while at work. So that's the thing, and I'm going to show you guys what I've done so far, and then we're going to start into a little bit of Thaumcraft. I do have plenty of resources on hand. I've also got other things that I can also use in conjunction. Now, before you ask, what is this? This is a cobble, gravel, dirt filter, basically. Anything that matches one of those three criteria in the other sorting room will eventually come out here. Now these three guys here are just normal barrels. I'm actually going to need to upgrade these, but in order to do so I'm going to need some dark iron, and dark iron I do not quite have because I have to have a wrath igniter. Once I can make one of those, then I will go ahead and update those guys to hold, it's like a 1024 stacks of 64, so it'll be holding a bit more than what I was holding back at the other place with all those barrels, and it's just using a few, holding all those things. So as you can see, I've kind of set up a little system here. I tried to make it look as uncomplicated as possible, however that's not always how it turns out. Basically I have a drop box here. Everything you drop into this eventually works its way down and along into these guys. Feeds through two hoppers for my booger right here. Before I right click it with a wrench, we'll just right click it with a saw or something. I still have my overclockers in that. I'm using my induction furnace, which is sitting at 100% heat. I also have a compressor, and I put the extractor kind of into the floor because it collided with my stairs. I didn't quite have as much room as I thought I would on this hallway. I guess I could have had the other end pushed a little further over, but I liked it where it was. And then up here I have my rolling machine, I have my MFE, and I have my bat box. On the roof are still just the two solar cells. I could really stand to have a couple more, but for now that's going to be fine. If you're curious what I'm doing with this guy right here, I'm planning on running an electrical engine to this bad boy, the rolling machine, and one single electrical engine will basically output the same amount of power that two Stirling engines were. Stirlings are 1 EU or MU a second, or a tick. They're basically 1 energy, and the power produced by a electrical engine is 2 per tick, but because I'm able to run it through a copper cable, I'm going to be able to kind of limit overall how much I'm consuming off the bat box, because those things will just continually drain if you don't control them regularly. So you'll no doubt see before the video I managed to find some chickens, and it made me feel quite stupid because now I don't actually need the waypoint way back over there. I broke out the bottom part of a tree and built a fence just to hold in a big buttload of chickens that I found over there. And by buttload I mean it was about 5. But since I've got them back here, I might not record in the evenings when I'm super tired, but I do still come out here and I kind of poke about. So I have been busy both over here on my farm with the pumpkins that I collected, as well as out here with the chickens. So yeah, I kind of come out here every now and then and I run through feeding everything. So I've got a ton more cows. I'm getting a ton of eggs here, as you can see. And eggs are going to be really useful, I heard, for Thaumcraft. Wow, it's actually about time to start killing off some of these chickens because there's just way too many right there. And my inventory is full, as you can see. What can I toss? I don't really want to toss anything. Oh well. We've got tons and tons of eggs out here, which is awesome because if I'm using these for Thaumcraft, they have that little transference looking logo. I don't have all the names of things memorized. I do have a Thaumcraft wiki pulled up here on the side from the Feed the Beast wiki with all the good neat stuff I need to know from Thaumcraft. Here I have a little chest. I'm just storing a little bit extra, so that way I have some stuff to work with whenever I come over here. I'll show you the farm over here really quick, and we'll get into the basic steps of Thaumcraft. Now my farm over here is nothing super spectacular. All I've done differently since the last time you guys saw it was I added in some pumpkins right here. I've been storing everything else in excess over there, and then I've been planting and replanting this bit over here. Did I not clear this? I felt like I cleared both sides here, but this side's all the way fully grown and this side isn't. What's up with that? Over there's my flax, over here's my corn, over there's my sugarcane. Speaking of sugarcane, I have a ton of it. What I'm going to do with my sugarcane here is I'm going to turn it all into paper and then turn it all into books. I have plenty of leather, I have plenty of sugarcane. Will be good in that respect. So 3 of those. 3 of those. Actually, I don't think I have enough leather to do 2 full stacks. I also made a auto crafting table while you guys were not watching. Obviously, I didn't do it on camera, but the auto crafting table is more of just a minor convenience. It's not actually going to be used for auto crafting because I'm planning on using it for making a project table, so I can have a little mini table with inventory built in. That's really the only reason I did it, just so I could free up inventory when I was actually crafting things. I don't know if this is the particular project table that I remember seeing on Direwolf's series a while back, but the one he had a bit where you could do a little blueprint thing, and you just stick it up there, and it'll auto let you produce, provided you have materials on hand or in the crafting bench. And I'm like, oh well, yeah, I totally need that, but I don't have it yet. If that's the appropriate one that's in this mod pack, I haven't really gotten to a point where I can actually play with it. All right, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is make a regular crucible. Like so, or cauldron. It can be turned into a crucible by placing some stuff with it. Now I actually think I have to do this with, yeah, I think I have to do that on the bench itself. So in order to make your basic table for a Thaumcraft doodad, what's the word for this guy? Boo. I feel derp for not remembering. Now a research table. You have to have 3 slabs, and for some reason I have slightly more than that. And why am I in? That I was testing things on my single player world. So we have a table. We have this guy and this guy, and then we have this guy. We have the tables. We needed 2 of those. We needed a feather, a quill, and a bottle, I believe, for scribing tools. Now I didn't make a bottle in advance. Let's go ahead and do that. It's 1 glass. I need like 3 glass. There we go, glass. Now I haven't gotten around to actually reorganizing all that stuff, unfortunately. It's on my to-do list, as it were. That's where I picked up charcoal. Okay, whatever. I think I was planning slightly too far ahead, and I was like, oh my god, I need to do this and this and this. Alright, so now we have scribing tools. We have 2 tables. We're gonna go ahead and place these guys out over here. Let's toss this amber into a chest here that has other amber in it. Now, where will be a good spot for this? I guess I'll do it like right over here somewhere. And hit it with that. Boom. Awesome. Now, in order to make a wand, I'm going to need a gold nugget. Gold nugget, a stick, and the gem itself. So I do have some gold around here. Once again, I do need to apologize that nothing is sorted, but that's all going to be handled in my sorting machine, which I don't think I've actually showed you guys yet. Quick peek. This looks really clean and organized. This doesn't. I'm going to take all this out when I can throw in some red power, but I don't have the red alloy produced or anything yet. This was an absolute pain because yeah, I had to produce at least 1 item of everything in order to be able to actually set up a nice, neat little system here. And even then, I mean, like this guy right here, it's like, oh, well, this machine's only going to receive rubber and rubberized things, so it's just going to kind of pump out and go out from this path in, and then that path back out over here into my rubber chest. And this is everything I don't have sorted. This one over here should be gems. This one will be coal, redstone. This one will be bars. I'm going to need to upgrade all those chests because there's no way in heck they're going to be able to actually store all the stuff that I have. So that's going to be the thing. But yeah, this is kind of confusing. I tried to simplify it as much as possible, but it was just like, oh, well, I have so much stuff I had to push through here in a relatively limited space. It got a little bit more complicated because of my positioning of chests and my positioning of machines. Everything always kind of felt like it was one-off. And I suppose I could have laid it out a little bit better, but I didn't preemptively measure things before I started placing stuff. So I think it came out rather well. Anyway, throw this up here, throw this right here, and this guy right here, and we have our Wand of the Apprentice, which currently holds 1 vis. And I'm not sure how this guy has to charge. I think it's supposed to just charge off the relative atmosphere. It's the most basic one, but you have to have it in order to be able to craft a crucible and some other things. I don't know if there's like a charge button for this guy here. Yeah, it's supposed to charge so long as there's like vis items nearby. So let me pop outside for a moment and run over to one of these trees. That's all magical and fancy here. Let's see. Are you gonna charge my wand? Nope, still only holding 1 vis. Kind of need a thermometer, so that way I can have a look at all the thermic energy for an area. Oh, it charged a little once I head over here. Ah, here we go. So this is, I guess, my magical charging hole. That's pretty special, but oh well. I guess that'll work. While I'm over here, what's my creosote's kind of going? I've got a full stack of coke in each of these. That's nice. I'm not gonna pick it out yet. Go back inside, and let's pop back over and make some stuff. Now I do still have a couple slabs left over, but I need to make a bookshelf, I believe, in order to be able to make a thaumaton. So let's go ahead and slap one of these guys out. Hit that, boom. We have a thaumaton, or thaumonomicon, excuse me. So we're gonna need, we have fragments of lost lore apparently, research table we have done, arcane workshop, which is a table, plus wand of the apprentice, glass file, which is clay, makes glass files. I don't know when I got that. Tables, crucible cauldron, that, okay. So let's make another table then, so that way we can have another booger here. I did that inversely, there we go. Pick up these, and we will pop back in here and slap that guy down right there, and we'll go ahead and right click him with this. Boom. Sweet. So now we have that, which is going to be our little magical crafting table, which requires me to put the wand right there. Now I suppose really the next longest thing is going to be start researching out some tier 1 things in this. Now I don't know if I actually have to put my wand up here. I don't think I have to. This thorough, cursory, that's going to depend on how much it's going to actually consume. I need some paper. Did I put my paper upstairs? Burp, excuse me. Nope, there is my paper. Now I know a couple of the things that I'm able to actually craft. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, while I'm on complete, you know, absolute OCD scramble of ADD with a limited time frame here. Let me go ahead and do that and that. Boom, we have a magic cauldron now, to which I should really have a bucket on hand over here, so that way I can be able to throw things in. Thing I forget after thing I forget. I felt like I really should have been more prepared for this now, suddenly. I thought I prepared relatively well. I gathered all the materials and all the things I was going to need, but I have about 6 minutes left before I need to, like, get out of here and go up to work. So you guys will have to forgive me a little bit on this. Just gonna kind of do this. If I can, I'm going to... that guy's full. If I can, I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded, and then I'll try and do a little bit more for you guys later this afternoon, because I don't want to just limit you guys to like 3 episodes on weekdays, because that feels like it's really tiny, and I'm like, I want to be able to do more than that. Alright, so that's where the output's going to come, and then these are the things I can actually put in. So I know that for things like magic tallow, I need something burnable, as well as like a food. So I suppose that's a good reason enough to have some coal on hand. But we'll pop back over here, and we will throw this guy up here. Go ahead and start researching things. We've already found one thing, which requires Ignis, Potentia, and something. If it's Nitor, it's probably light. There we go for that. What do I have with light? Do torches do light? Torches are only light. What else do I have? I think I have some glowstone to probably get me a little bit further along. Yes, it will. And basically, with any particular Thaumcraft thing, you can kind of shift-click over it, or shift-hover over it, and you'll be able to see exactly what you're able to produce with it. So here we have Lux, and it creates our Nitor discovery, so that's kind of cool. Go ahead and research that, and I suppose that adds the entry into this guy. So we have Nitor. Boom, 5 vis, Ignis, Lux, Potentia. Very cool. Let's see. I've already got that back out, so we're going to toss this guy back in here, so that way I can go back at doing this. Research, research. Boom. We have magic tallow. Pretty sweet. Research that. Very cool. And let's see. What else can I make? I think I can do something with fire here. There we go. Ignis is at max. Still no actual information on it there. What else? What else could go with Ignis? Eggs, probably. No? No eggs? What else? Something has to go with Ignis. I think we can get away with some stone of some sort. Yeah, probably. I think I'm gonna need Potentia and stone. Basalt. Amazing. It's like 5. This is kind of as much a experimentation stage here as anything. Yes, that was definitely it. Alright, and then we only have one last thing. It looks like... fuel. Let's see, and let's find us some Potentia. It's probably going to be a bar of some sort. No. Copper? No. Well, I hate to say this, but unfortunately I'm kind of out of time. I keep getting sidetracked, but I'm really sorry that I do have a very limited amount of time on a per day basis. I'm just trying to get something up for you guys. I'm gonna have this auto upload. Hopefully it will not give me the same problem that my last auto upload did, where it came out with a couple black spots in the middle of the video, and I was like, oh crap, I gotta re-upload. And yeah, so the last time I tried to auto upload, it didn't quite work out for me. Oh my god, no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, I will have to see you guys later, and I do need to thank you guys so much once again for watching. This has been Warmac9. I will see you next time, and stay tuned. Well, I'll have a world download coming out at about episode 20. Throw it up on Mediafire. See ya.